Who's Right podcast. Doug and Anthony.
What's up, buddy?
What's going on? It makes me laugh every time.
Fathy is a talented motherfucker.
Goddamn right.
Oh, fuck. Okay. What are we doing this week?
I don't know.
So you put something on the Trello board that interested me.
I already know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
So you wrote, and I quote, as soon as I find it, I will quote it. I think I'm buying into a new conspiracy theory. And there is no other information. Okay.
Because it's a bad...
Don't tell me what it is.
Okay.
What is it? Okay.
I was having sorry, go ahead.
I spent some time prior to even seeing that note. I was looking into a conspiracy theory myself.
Okay.
And I'm insanely curious if we both went down the same rabbit hole at the same time.
100% guaranteed we didn't.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to challenge you to do.
Okay.
I'm going to count to 3. And when I say 3, we're both going to say the conspiracy theory that we've been investigating. I am positive that is going to match up like in sync.
I have no idea how you would be able to make that claim because you're not. It's not.
Because we're in sync. We're like 2 peas in a pod. You're like my shadow.
Okay. I got to think of how I'm going to it's not something that I can just say in 5 words or whatever. I got to think of how I can.
Okay. 1.
All right. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3. FEMA death camps and how they oath keepers have a vow to stop it from happening by any means necessary.
Oh my God. How did you do that?
Is yours FEMA death camps?
Nope.
All right.
You started off in the right direction. Female. No. So, do you want me to tell you?
Yes.
I was having a conversation with a guy at work, and it all, I had heard some things, and I was putting it all together, and I think that the CIA was the originators of original feminism to try to get women into the workplace to get more taxpayers.
No.
Yes, of course.
No.
Yes. Why would women want the right to go to work so bad unless they
because
were
all the men were at war.
Socially conditioned. No. They were socially conditioned to want to go to work.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That women their place was at home in the kitchen with pearls and high heels on vacuuming.
What do you mean was?
And then we shipped all the boys across the pond to blow up Hitler or whatever. And we needed somebody to put rivets and stuff and pose with their arms up.
Rosie. We needed Rosie to rivet something together.
You're fucking slipping, man.
Oh, why?
Because this is one of the only things that is known throughout history is why women got into the workplace.
No.
So are you saying that is a false? Are you saying that is a false narrative?
Yes.
So we didn't send all the guys to war.
Yeah,
we laid them off.
Yeah, we're gonna lay off all the men and hire all the women. So you think that we sent all the men to war and then we said we don't have anybody to put rivets and stuff. Let's get women to do it. That's not what happened.
That is exactly what happened.
When no, it's not. When did feminism start or whatever?
When the guys got back and it was like, you know what, we don't need you. Go back to the house.
No, I don't think that's what happened.
Think about it. Think about fucking women's baseball. It was the number 1 sport in the country.
I don't know that anybody's ever said, think about women's baseball.
Right. There was a women's major league baseball team because all of the male players were at war. And people that weren't eligible for the draft needed something to watch, so they watched women play sports.
Is that how the WNBA started?
And then when all the guys came back, it was like, hey, we don't really care about women's baseball anymore. There's no crying in baseball. Get out of here.
There's no crying in baseball. I love it. No, I think you're wrong. I think that there was no. It was an effort to try to change the attitude from the man provides for his family to we need more people to pay taxes, so we want women to think that they have to go to work too, which is a terrible idea. If you're a woman, why would you want?
See,
why would you want to go to work?
This is the problem with you.
Oh, there's lots of problems with me, but this isn't one of them. I'm right about this.
This is rooted in your major problem in that some things are just the way that they are described. No. Not everything is a CIA conspiracy. It doesn't
have to be CIA. It could be any of the letter agencies. You know what I mean? The NSA was probably involved or something.
Okay. How about this?
All right.
Which one is more plausible? Mm-hmm. We went to war, and the majority of men in this country that were eligible to go to war went to war, which diminished the eligible population to enter the workforce. Mm-hmm. There was a high demand of all things manufacturing to support the war effort. So they started making jobs or bringing women into the workplace. Or the CIA introduced feminism to generate taxes. Which is more plausible? Based on
obviously
history.
The second one. So if you're thinking long term, if you're the government and you're thinking long term, we have a tax base right now. We have half of the country isn't involved in that tax base. We're not collecting money from half of the people in the country. How do we extract money from half the other half of the people in the country? Okay. We make them believe that they need to go to work.
The only thing I would give you is if you took the conspiracy a step further, that we paid Japan to blow up Pearl Harbor so we could send all our guys out of the country on vacation so that we could recruit women into the workplace.
Wouldn't that be awesome if they just went on vacation and we just told everybody it was a war? That would be amazing.
That's the only thing the only way that I could get there from here.
I don't think feminism and the World War II happened at the same time, did they? I think feminism started before World War II.
Didn't feminism start with Rosie the Riveter?
No. I think that was like 8th wave feminism or whatever. That was
okay, if this is your conspiracy theory,
I told you I'm just starting to buy
I'm just starting.
I'm just starting to do the research, okay? I'm already hooked. It's got its hooks in me.
Late 19th and early 20th century.
All right, when was World War II?
Emerging out of an environment of urban industrialism and liberal socialist politics. The goal of this wave was to open up opportunities for women with a focus on suffrage. So they started being machinists.
We're going to need you to suffer. Run this machine.
Be a man.
Why would you... It's not like this happened organically. It's not like women were like, I want to go work in a sweaty factory and not raise my kids. That didn't happen organically.
Not organically, through the use of a lot of propaganda.
That's the conspiracy. You're agreeing with me.
No, propaganda not related to feminism. This country needs you to step up. Do your part. Your boys are over there fighting. We need you to come in here and drill this hole.
And you don't think that what you're saying ties in exactly with what I'm saying? It came with a lot of propaganda. We need you to do this.
I would even go so far as to say I would agree with you. I could see myself agreeing with you. Do you agree with me by saying that the majority of our eligible workforce was overseas? How much do you know about World War II?
Nothing. So I'm gonna have to defer to your knowledge of World War II and say yes, sure, because I don't have anything to dispute that.
Okay, so do you agree with me that the majority of the workforce was not in this country at the time?
I don't. Okay, agree with you is strong. I told you I will accept that you said that and it's true. Yes. I can't.
Why can't you just say agree?
Because it's
either agree or disagree.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't recall. How about that?
Okay.
Okay, I agree. Yes, I agree. All the men were fighting Tojos or whatever. Whatever you fucking call
Charlie.
them, guys. Charlie. No, Charlie wasn't until the 70s.
No, they were yellow. They were Charlie.
Okay.
Okay. So if you agree with that statement,
Uh-huh.
that the majority of the male workforce was out of commission,
Yeah.
they weren't available,
Right.
do you think that we still needed to produce things during that time to support life in this country as well as support the war effort?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you follow the logic then that if the men aren't available, they have to figure out a way to get the women to do it?
Yeah.
It's either women or babies or old people.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I follow that logic. But your the way that your brain works and the way that my brain works are totally different. Your brain works in like, this is completely separate from this and completely separate from this, and this.
No, I would say
this.
that the taxes are an added benefit because they weren't getting any more taxes when women entered the workforce. You understand that? If there was 5 million men taken out of the workforce and sent overseas, they lost the 5 million men worth of taxes. So that's like a downtick. And then they bring in 5 million women and pay them. Actually, it was a mistake because they only paid them like 60% of what men were making. So they were only able to tax 60% of the income.
I think the problem is that you're somehow in your mind you started equating feminism with World War II, and I can't follow that thread. I don't get it.
No.
The way this worked out
I'm
for
gonna
you
say
is
I'm going to say what you just said.
okay.
Somehow you tied feminism into women entering the workforce, and I can't follow that thread.
No, because what you did was I said feminism, and in your mind, like feminism means Rosie the Riveter. And then you tied Rosie the Riveter to World War II, and it's like I'm trying to follow the leaps that you made.
So that was a joke. I apologize. I'll give you a disclaimer next time.
Okay.
All right. So going into the conversation, you talked about women entering the workforce.
Yes.
Because of feminism.
Yes.
That is a falsehood. That is not factual. That is a bold-faced lie. When
you said 3 things, which one of them is it?
when it is well-known fact why women entered the workforce. So you are coming up with this conspiracy theory out of thin air.
Well, I mean, yes, but so why did women enter the workforce?
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Feminism.
What?
You wore me down. It took me 16 minutes. I am wore down.
I want you to explain it to me.
I did. Fucking men were gone. They needed shit built and drilled. So it's either babies, old people, or women. So they get the fucking women. It's not that fucking hard.
But didn't you look it up yourself? Feminism started in like 1400 or something.
I don't give a fuck about feminism. You said why women entered the workforce. I gave you the explanation. There's like 3 things in this world I know about, and this is one of them.
The day women entered the workforce. This is the thing that you keep in your mind.
Why did women enter the workforce? I bet it's going to say because they needed riveted. Okay. First, with the advent of mass high school education, graduation rates rose. At the same time, who gives a fuck?
Right.
In the 1970s, married women began entering the labor force in great numbers, and the strict segregation of women.
Wait a minute.
None of these are helping me.
So it was Vietnam, not World War II. You're gonna tie this to some war, right? Wait, when did Rosie the Riveter become like a thing? When did they invent that? I bet it was so long after World War II.
When did Rosie the Riveter? 1943. This song touts the patriotic qualities of the mythical female war employee who defended America by working on the home front. Thank you.
So wait, that was during World War II, right?
I don't
Because
know. I don't.
1939 was when Hitler invaded the Polacks or whatever, right? No, that was 1942. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I'm right. You're wrong. Had nothing to do with World War II.
Yeah, you are stretching, man. There's so much shit. Like FEMA death camps. Like there's actually shit you can read about that.
Yeah, because once they set up websites and books and all this kind of other crap, it's like everybody knows about it. It's not really a conspiracy theory anymore. Everybody's just kind of talking about a thing. The one that I'm talking about, nobody's really talking about it because, it's real and they don't want you to know or something. They're keeping you in the dark or whatever. I don't know.
Do you believe FEMA death camps are real?
Yes.
Fuck me, man. Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you not? You don't?
No, I don't. So I would like you
Okay.
to explain to me, because I know I've done research.
I have not.
I want you to explain to me what the purpose is of FEMA and a FEMA death camp.
What the purpose of FEMA is. So I don't know. The Federal Emergency Management Authorization or Organization or organization. So
No, I'm talking about for the purposes of your conspiracy.
I have no idea. They're like
How can you say you believe in FEMA death camps and not even know what the fuck FEMA is?
because I heard somebody, they got like trains or whatever that lead to like some place where they kill people. I heard somebody say it. So it's duh. Of course it's true. It's the government. They do all that shit. I don't even know what a FEMA death camp is, man. I'm just going along with it. What the fuck is a FEMA death camp?
Okay, FEMA is the organization that was put in charge of national disasters.
Okay.
Like, so if, as an example, if hypothetically, if North Carolina was to get hit by a hurricane and completely overwhelm the infrastructure, they would send FEMA in to help.
Okay.
Okay. So the conspiracy theory is that FEMA is the arm of the New World Order. And they are put in charge of building these death camps all over the country so that when the New World Order takes over, they have suggested that people have went door to door or house to house marking mailboxes with different colored stickers on what your political belief is.
Which death camp you're going to?
No, just if you're going to be picked up or passed on by. But that was disproven and proved to be people putting stickers on their mailboxes to let the post office or the newspaper delivery guy know to put it in back.
Awesome.
So these rumors of FEMA death camps have been going on since the 70s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the 20s.
This is the 20s. So do you think that the government has any kind of plot or plan to bring down the population at all?
Yes.
But not through FEMA?
No, not through FEMA.
Through which agency?
Probably the same ones that brought us feminism.
The FDA?
Well, I think these food shortages are generated. I think COVID wasn't meant to help expand the population.
So hold on. You think the food shortages were generated by what?
Lack of food.
I can't argue with that. How do I argue that?
I don't think that the food shortages are a coincidence. I think they are by design.
So
I don't have any more answers, and I know they're listening. I don't want to give too much away. I don't want a red sticker on my mailbox.
So, wasn't there a speech by Joe Biden where he said, we're going to put sanctions on Russia and these sanctions are going to cause food shortages in America? He literally said those words, and he's like, these sanctions aren't going to hurt just Russia. They're going to hurt America too. Well, I think he said that like 2 months ago, right?
Sure. I think so.
No, I'm sure he did. So
I'm so busy with this Johnny Depp trial, I ain't got time to listen to Joe Biden.
So, okay. The food, have you been watching the Johnny Depp trial?
I have not.
Me neither. I don't know anything about it. I don't even know what he's on trial for. Did he murder his wife and Kato Kaelin or whatever? She pooped on his bed. Is that a felony?
Yeah, I'm not talking about that. So
no, I don't know anything about it. I literally know nothing about it. Okay, so you think the food shortages were a planned thing with what goal?
I don't know.
Huh. That's like me not, thinking there's FEMA death camps and not even knowing what FEMA is. That's the same thing.
So do I have to have a reason?
Yes. Otherwise, why would you believe it?
Because I think the government is out to get us. So there's a national shortage of baby formula.
Yes. Do you know why?
Supply chain issues.
So the government shut down a supplier of baby formula that supplies 40% of the baby formula to the United States.
Why?
Because 2 babies died. There was some kind of something. 2 babies died.
And you know what?
What?
And they just went back and told them they opened them back up.
Yep. Right. So they've been closed for 2 months or so, right? And the government says, we're going to close down this factory that produces 40% of the baby formula. But we're also at the same time, we're not going to do anything to stop any kind of shortage in a month or 2 months if this thing stays shut down. We're not going to do anything else except shut this down. Right?
For your own good.
Right. And there are tariffs.
What do you expect them to do? Like milk Biden's nipples into bottles or something?
No. You're missing the point of what I'm saying. During that time, there was a vote to send $40 kajillion to the Ukraine, right? That we don't have. $40 trillion billion to fucking Ukraine. How much baby formula could you make for $40 billion? Like we have the money to send to Ukraine to kill people, but we don't have the money to make sure babies eat food. None of it makes any sense to me. I'm agreeing with what you're saying. I think it's all planned. You can't shut down 40% of production and then not expect that, there's going to be production problems. What do we do? There's a million things the government could have done that they refused to do.
Okay, why? Why would they do that?
Because they want to kill your baby. I have no idea why. They've got plausible deniability when your baby dies, and they fuck your baby anyways. Joe Biden said, fuck your baby.
It wouldn't have been bad if they would have just banned like the menthol baby formula or something.
That would have been awesome. It's even awesomer that there is menthol baby formula. I wonder if they got Camel Wide baby formula. Oh, fuck. I don't know. So the factory's back open. So the problem is solved. Crisis averted or whatever.
No, I think that we're just getting into this food shortage shit.
I think so too. I'm thinking about raising a cow, just for the food because I like food. How long? Once there is a food shortage, how long before shit really starts to like break down? Because nothing. I mean, our country's fucked, but nothing's really breaking down as far as. People aren't robbing their neighbors for food yet. How long does that take? I mean, because people have to eat every single day. Well, I mean, I have to eat 6 times a day. If I miss one meal, I'm already thinking about robbing my neighbor for a Snickers bar.
So I don't know. It would hit here way before it would hit there, I think.
You think so? Why?
Well, because we have one grocery store that serves 15 communities.
Oh.
So if they get. Okay, here's how bad it is. I already know when the semis come to refill the grocery stores. It's Thursdays. I know that.
Really?
Why do I know that? Because if I go there on Wednesday, there's nothing on the fucking shelves.
Ooh, that's not good.
So
is that a true story?
It is a true story. So if if Biden hijacks the food truck like Fast and Furious style and takes it and sells it all in the black market, and we're stuck here without any food on our shelves, like I'm robbing the neighbor that day. Like if I go there to buy my mozzarella cheese and there isn't none, I'm breaking into a fucking house
On the way home, right?
I'll find somebody that looks like a greasy Italian and assume that they have cheese.
All right, I guess I'll take this crowbar instead of my mozzarella sticks. So all of these people who have been stockpiling guns and weapons and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they weren't so fucking stupid.
No, that's kind of what I was going. Like, wouldn't it be okay? There's food shortages now. Wouldn't the first thing that you think is, okay, I'm going to go to that guy's house. I know he has a stockpile of weapons, right? I'm going to go like, hey, buddy, how you doing? We're going to be, we're friends now.
I'm sorry for making fun of you for being a prepper.
Yes. Yeah, can I have a bucket of food?
You have any spare MRIs? I could really go for some meat paste.
So delicious. Yeah, I don't know. It's the one thing that, like, it could really make us turn a corner really quickly, right? Like, you can't even feed your kids anymore? Like, what the fuck do we do? That's, you know, like, what the 3 9/11s.
It's like not even having a 7-Eleven.
Right.
Do you know what the Oath Keepers are?
Vaguely, yeah. It's some kind of like a biker gang.
All right, so I've got to read to you what I read that got me to
FEMA death camps.
Well, I started with FEMA death camps.
All right.
And then, so the Wikipedia for FEMA death camps. Fuck. I got to find that line that sent me to start looking into the Oath Keepers.
All right.
Extreme versions state that plans are in place to imprison and kill apolitical American citizens in camps as part of a population control plot.
Okay.
In April 2014, Snopes posted a claim that FEMA was marking houses by political affiliation to round up people for these camps. In reality, the bright color-coded stickers serve varying purposes for newspaper and mail delivery personnel. Although they do not mention FEMA specifically, the Oath Keepers list of 10 orders we will not obey contains many of the fears shared by proponents of FEMA conspiracy theories. Proponents often play into racial fear, asserting that FEMA will use urban gangs as auxiliaries to ensure order, like the Crips.
The Crips.
Okay, so what this basically is saying is the Oath Keepers are crazy for believing this shit. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, basically that's what it's saying.
So then I looked into the Oath Keepers.
Okay.
And I wanted to see what this declaration of orders we will not obey is.
Yeah, of course, which is what normal people should do. The media tells you that this organization is bad. Maybe look into them. You probably want to join them.
Okay, I think you're already a member.
All right. I mean, if there's an oath, I'm going to keep it.
Okay, so declaration of orders we will not obey, recognizing that we each swore an oath to support and defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and affirming that we are guardians of the Republic, of the principles in our Declaration of Independence and the rights of our people, we affirm and declare the following.
Oh, boy.
We will not obey any order to disarm the American people.
Okay. I'm with that so far. I mean, except for the intro. That was stupid, but okay, go ahead.
We will not obey any order to conduct warrantless searches of the American people, their homes, vehicles, papers, or effects, such as warrantless house-to-house searches for weapons or persons.
Okay.
Agree or disagree?
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
We will not obey any order to detain American citizens as unlawful enemy combatants or to subject them to trial by military tribunal.
Okay, yeah, I'm with that.
We will not obey orders to impose martial law or a state of emergency on a state or to enter with force into a state without the express consent and invitation of that state's legislature and governor.
So far, so good.
We will not see, these people aren't fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, these people are like me. Like, hey, why can't the government just leave me alone, right?
That's how Waco happened.
Right.
That would be so fucking sweet if you had Waco, Illinois.
If I got Waco'd.
What was it, Ruby Ridge? Like if they Ruby Ridged your ass, that would be fucking sweet.
It makes me want to have another kid just so they can shoot my wife in the face while she's holding the baby. It's terrible.
Okay, you know this flag that's up behind me with the logo on it?
Yeah.
We need to get you one of those because the media will come and I need you to start waving it.
Awesome. So what I want is the next like on the anniversary of January 6th when they invade the Capitol again or whatever. I want somebody to be wearing, lots of people to be wearing Who's Right t-shirts during the Capitol riots or whatever. How great would that be for advertisement? If you're going to commit a crime, do it with a Who's Right t-shirt on.
We will not obey orders to invade. Do you want to keep going through these?
Yeah.
We will not obey orders to invade and subjugate any state that asserts its sovereignty and declares the national government to be in violation of the compact by which that state entered the union.
I love it. All right. I think that's yes, I like that one.
We will not obey any order to blockade American cities, thus turning them into giant concentration camps.
Okay. I'm not really necessarily worried about that one, but okay.
Well, I mean, it came close with quarantining.
Yeah.
We will not obey any order to force American citizens into any form of detention camps under any pretext.
Yeah, I mean, doesn't this all just seem like, okay, yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, these are like basic American ideals that nobody ever really has to spell out anymore because we don't do those things, right?
So
and
you know what
they're spelling them out.
The problem is that anybody that, my opinion of the people that sign up to be part of this,
yeah,
is the same guy we used to work with the bumper stickers that say like 1 shot, 1 kill, or we gave peace a chance.
Just a little bit scary.
We will not obey orders to assist or support the use of any foreign troops on U.S. soil against the American people to keep the peace or to maintain control during an emergency. Or go ahead.
Well, so that's like NATO or whatever, right? Is that
right? So if like we invited the Mexicans over to
with their little like bullet things that they have across their chest, like bandoleros or whatever. Yeah, those guys. If those guys come, we're not supporting them.
Okay. I was with the Oath Keepers up until this.
So just say we do not like black people. Is that
No,
what it says?
no. If it was like, so let's say we start rioting because there's no food, and Biden has to call in the Mexican army or whatever the fuck it is, and they're all with sombreros and them flashy jackets and the pointy boots, and they're playing their mandolin or whatever the fuck it is they play.
They got that big, huge guitar. The one guy with the really big guitar.
They do the Three Amigos thing before, like.
Awesome.
We will consider such use of foreign troops against our people to be an invasion and an act of war.
Which it is, right?
We will not obey any orders to confiscate the property of the American people, including food and other essential supplies, under any emergency pretext whatsoever.
Got it. Yeah, makes sense.
We will not obey any orders which infringe on the right of the people to free speech, to peaceably assemble, and to petition their government for a redress of grievances.
All of these things just sound like normal stuff. Just like, yeah.
These people are crazy.
Right. They are positioning your freedom of speech as a threat. That's they're conditioning people to view freedom as a threat. And it's working. It's working fucking great. Cuz you can't imagine how many times you see, or I see, I guess, people thinking saying things like, oh, free speech just means you want to just scream racial slurs or whatever. Like they're positioning freedom as a bad thing. It's so crazy to me.
So I would have argued with you, I don't know, 3 months ago, I think. Like, no, you're just slippery sloping us down in the middle. They're not trying to. They are. That's exactly what they are doing.
Yes.
And it is working so much faster. Like, it's working faster than they could have anticipated.
Yes.
They're not prepared for how fucking stupid we are.
Yes. They're not prepared for how much people actually hate freedom. And remember when we had a conversation with Man Brain and I said something about freedom, and he like scoffed and like he was like, freedom, you fucking Americans and your freedom. Like that whole attitude is insane to me. Like, you Americans and your freedom, as if freedom is a bad thing. Like, no, we need somebody to tell us what to do. Like, because they know better than we do. The people who are fighting against this misinformation, disinformation, I can't quite understand the argument, because if you say that you want to ban, let's say, flat earth, people who talk about flat earth, you shouldn't be able to talk about the flat earth. And I say, why? It's because you're going to lead people down the wrong path, right? That's their argument. Like, you're going to trick people into believing something that isn't true, right?
Right.
Okay. So if you're them, my question is, am I going to trick you? Are you stupid enough to believe the flat earth theories?
Yes.
Do you think that that's what's actually happening here, is the people who are fighting so hard against this are worried that they are going to fall for it? Or they're fighting because they think people are so stupid that we have to protect them? And like, you're telling people, you're stupid, you need me to protect you from bad ideas. And people are like, okay.
No, but don't you think it should be illegal to lie?
No. God, I would be so fucked on this show if it was illegal to lie. Imagine if they served a warrant every week to my house for this podcast.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we're role playing. Okay.
Oh boy.
Ready?
Who is it?
It's us again. We got a warrant.
Oh no, what did I lie about this time?
So I know last week you said Bernie wasn't here. He was with his grandparents, so we really need to talk to him.
He's in the backyard, but you won't find him.
And I'm also going to need you to give me the link to that Beastie Boys episode.
I'm going to jail for that one, son of a bitch. Can you imagine if we went to jail because we said there was a Beastie Boys episode?
So you are being charged with suggesting that you had a solo podcast, and
son of a bitch. I plead not guilty to that one. Do I even get a lawyer? Do you get a lawyer at that point? Jesus.
And the bad thing is, like, Doug, so you had said that you sometimes pee on your own balls. That turned out to be true. So you're free to go.
You're free to go. A jury of your peers has decided that, yes, you do pee on your balls.
Your dick does, in fact, go to the left when you are hard, and there's still DNA in your belly button. So far, you are in the clear.
We had these 12 jurors sniff your balls, and yep, they do smell like pee. And I'm going to jail, son of a bitch. This is so fucked. You piss on your balls, and I'm the one going to jail.
All right. What else we got?
I don't know.
What's this one?
What's the deal?
I seen this. Somebody sent me this, but I didn't read it. White fans were entertained by black athletes a day after a racist killed black people in Buffalo. This is what white supremacy looks like.
Awesome.
Okay. Sports only serve as an escape from society if you're white.
That is amazing, isn't it? I didn't even read this article. Just the headline was enough. Sports only serve as an escape from society if you're white. How do you start an article like that? How do you go from, like, the start of the article is like peak. We're starting at 100. Where do you go from there? The article can only go downhill.
A long time ago in 2020, this country was in the midst of what white America deemed a racial awakening. The fact that they called it that was all the proof anyone needed to realize that it was less of an awakening and more of an oxymoron. But yet, here we are, 3 years post that awakening, and everything is back to business as if Nancy Pelosi taking a knee in a kente cloth and all those DEI workshops that were held at your job magically fixed hundreds of years of racism. And if you don't believe me, both of Sunday's Game 7s were proof that the awakening was only a brief moment of pseudo-accountability that's passed. In the bubble, when the NBA had Black Lives Matter on the floor, players had social justice slogans on their uniform, and Adam Silver was allowing, think about that for a second, black people to kneel because the police love shooting black people. Yeah.
So we're still on that.
The NBA and the WNBA were prioritizing the humanity of their players. There was even a boycott of a playoff game, which caused this. I don't want to read this. This is fucking stupid.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
On Saturday, the latest evidence that hate and racism are learned behavior was on display when an 18-year-old white man, yes, a man, not a boy, put on his tactical gear and drove hours to a black section of Buffalo, New York, to kill black people with an assault weapon that had the word "Nastrict" written on it. 11 of the 13 people he shot were black.
Well, wait a minute.
Well, maybe no, he could have overshot or maybe adjusted his aim on the fly or something. He could have been running and gunning.
Running and gunning.
On Sunday, 4 teams. What does this mean? That a day after Black America was shaken to its core because we've now realized that a grocery store on our side of town has become the latest place where we can be killed just for existing. Black players from the Celtics, Bucks, Suns, and Mavericks had to play in a win-or-go-home game to advance to the conference, and yet no one seemed to care or ask about it. It was clear that basketball mattered, but not black lives or the black psyche so much.
Well, what? So if we're not talking about black people every minute, that means we're white supremacists? I don't understand the connection they're making.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So if a black person dies, should sports that have the majority of players black, should they take a day of silence?
So we're just going to stop sports in Chicago altogether? Is that what you're? I don't understand. I don't understand.
No,
I'm being serious.
It can't be Chicago. It's got to be national. It's got to be a federal law. Like,
okay, then we never have sports, because don't black people die they die every 5 minutes in Chicago?
Okay.
I mean, I'm just asking you, is that what we're doing? Just getting rid of sports because black people die or something?
Because black people are dying in the streets, Anthony. But yes, watching a basketball game the day after black people got killed is white supremacy, then give them a day. Well, get a day for every black person that dies. No sports. So if 3 black people die today, then you go 3 days, no sports.
Okay.
No black sports. We still want our white sports.
Wait. So if we're doing that, does that mean that all of the NBA we just dissolve the NBA and all of those black people who make all that money just don't have jobs anymore? So you're saying
they still have jobs. You're just postponing the games.
Until when? No black people die?
Don't you think that this could solve a lot of problems?
What problems? Like too much basketball? Yeah.
Black people killing black people. Like, okay, if me and you are black, right?
Okay. All right.
What's up?
They don't think it be like it is, but it do.
Right. So, okay, because you're not going to know what to say. So just say it's got to be your idea that we're going to go kill another black guy from a rival gang.
Okay.
Because you walked in and he was fucking your bitch, and he was fucking her way better than you could.
Hey, fellow black guy, let's go kill this other fellow black guy.
No, because if we kill him, there won't be no basketball tomorrow.
But he fucked my bitch. Fuck basketball.
No, I'm not going to let you take our sport down.
So you're gonna kill me
with your black ass? No. I need you to simmer down.
So you're gonna restrain? Are you gonna restrain me? So then were we stopping basketball because of restraints too? What do we do here?
No, I think that it will stop black on black crime.
But that's not what they're talking about.
Yeah, but that's where most of the black people are dying.
They don't care about that. They don't care where most black people are dying.
Okay, this is a comedy podcast. This is not a social fucking experiment. I don't care what they think.
It's a social experiment, all right.
You told me when you start going down this track, I've got to stop you. So that's what I'm doing.
I'm not going down any track.
No, see, you're doing it again. This is a cease and desist. Stop. Try to find the fucking joke. Don't try to find the fucking thread of conspiracy.
But there is a thread of conspiracy.
No, there's not. It's black people.
Oh, I thought that was the conspiracy.
See, we used to talk about Pony the prostitute. Remember that? And Raiden the dildo smuggler. Remember that? You know how we got there? It's because we suspended reality. I need you to suspend reality. Just think for a second the possibility that we can stop all fucking black on black crime if all we have to do is suspend black on black basketball every time that a black person kills a black person. Like, you're in trouble, Tyrone. Go sit in the corner. No basketball for anybody. Nobody's getting basketball. I'm turning the fucking car around. I'm tired.
Stop yelling then. It expends so much energy.
It's the only way to get through to you.
Is it?
Stay off of Twitter.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't know anything about black on black crime if it wasn't for Twitter. Oh, Jesus criminy. I tell you. What, yeah, I don't know. I think the answer is it's simple. It's more simple than what you're making it. I think that we need more white people in basketball. Wouldn't that make more sense?
No,
Why?
because it wouldn't be as fun to watch. Maybe it'd be funnier to watch.
Right. That's not my point. It's like you put the clown music behind it or whatever. You have all these white people just running around the court making fools of themselves for black entertainment.
Okay, I'm gonna test your music theory.
Oh boy. All
We
right.
are changing the subject.
Okay. That's my line.
Who was the better musician? Michael Jackson or Prince?
Prince.
Okay.
Did I get it right?
No, I think that's a big debate, and everybody has a different version of who's better. I was just wondering what you thought.
Yeah, stupid people think Michael Jackson was better. The people who understand think Prince is better. Right.
I mean, I think it's very impressive that Prince produced, wrote, played guitar, keyboards. I mean, I guess he played bass, but everybody can do that.
Back on that again.
I think that's the only reason I brought it up.
Right. I'm not like trying to take anything away from Michael Jackson. I don't get it. I don't get the appeal, but obviously it's huge, right? Fine, whatever. But Prince was just all around better. He was just better.
I agree. Anyway.
Plus, he wrote one of the greatest songs of all time.
Little Red Corvette.
No.
When Doves Cry.
No.
Purple Rain.
No.
Darlin' Nikki.
No. Nothing compares to you, the Sinead O'Connor version. It's one of the greatest songs of all time.
But Darlin' Nikki's a close second.
I don't even know what that is.
All right. Fuck. Are we done? No, we're not done.
Did you say, are we done? And then look at the time?
Yeah.
No, we're not done. Hilarious.
All right. White fans, check. I don't care about that.
What don't you care about? That's the one I want to talk about.
A South Carolina man died from a heart problem while burying the woman he strangled.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care about that either. Stupid. I'm assuming every other podcast talked about that.
Elementary school teachers say no to parents' wishes. They refer to students by pronouns given at birth. I think we've talked about that like every week.
Yeah.
What about this? Your child, a far-right extremist, 11 early radicalization signs.
Yes. I want to see if your kids fall into this. You might have time to save them.
Oh, but there's no list? Like I have to read? I can't read all this.
There's a list, I thought. Maybe not. I don't know. I put it on here like 8 months ago.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to see if I can make heads or tails with this.
All right.
Out of this. Okay. God, this is fucking long. You're a dickhead. Your child, a far-right extremist, 11 early radicalization signs. The calm before the racist storm. Reach out for help if you spot 2 or more of these lesser-known warning signs. Is this satire?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's if you go to their about page, it says that it's not explicitly.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Using archives or archiving newsletters.
Articles, news articles,
Whatever. What did I say?
letters.
Whatever.
That's okay.
Fuck off.
Okay.
This practice started with the misogynist 2014 Gamergate harassment campaign to remove all women from gaming. Basically, misogynist, racist, and assorted undesirables all share the conspiratorial belief that you can't trust journalists. How is that a conspiratorial? And that you should deprive them of the article clicks they desperately need to put food on the table.
Do you
Yes.
know? Yes. Do you know anything about Gamergate?
No.
I don't know very much about it, but I know for a fact that it was not a campaign to remove all women from gaming. When you write articles that are so pointed like that, Gamergate, remove all women from gaming, you're a piece of shit person. Like you sum up complicated things in, stupid terms on a comedy podcast.
Gamergate was a misogynistic online harassment campaign and a right-wing backlash against feminism and progressivism in video game culture conducted using the hashtag Gamergate. Does that sum it up?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So basically, I think I'm going to get a bunch of people telling me that I'm wrong about this because I don't know what the fuck Gamergate is. But I think what happened was that there's all kinds of game developers and game journalists that were like talking shit about the way games are racist and misogynist and all that kind of shit. And the actual gamers were like, no, we want to play fucking games that are fun. And then it got into a huge fight between the journalists and the actual gamers. And the journalists were calling the gamers racist and misogynist and all that kind of bullshit.
You don't think it has anything to do with how they start crowbarring all that shit into the games?
I think that's exactly what it has to do with. Like the journalists want more of that, and the actual people who play games want less of that.
There was a game that, I think it was like a year or so ago. There was a big uproar about it because you could only pick male or female as your sex and your created character or whatever.
Right.
Anyway, whatever. We're going off topic.
Duh.
We have 5 more bullet points to hit before.
Sorry.
Okay.
So if your kid uses archives or archive news links, they're probably
Rosie
radical.
the Riveter come out? When was World War II? I can't find the tab that I was.
When was World War II? Oh, that's good. That's pretty
FEMA
good.
concentration camps. Okay, here we go. Preoccupation with physical fitness, nutrition, and exercise, and not the yoga kind. Fascists are obsessed with male physical aesthetics and athleticism, and we're obviously not talking about yoga. If your child is going to gyms, that means he's already consorting with the far right and absorbing ridiculous Nazi poster-inspired ideals.
Oh, this
this has to be satire.
it's not. I looked it up. It's not. They said it's not.
Hold on, I'm going to do some
I think it's true
investigation.
because I think going to the gym and being physically fit is good for you. And they don't want anything good for you. They want you to be a fat, lazy slob that just calls everybody racist. Are you doing some investigation?
I was, but I got
Sidetracked?
Yeah.
I got bored.
Exaggerated aversion to guilty pleasures. There's nothing wrong with not being big on drugs, alcohol, or pornography, but if a young person considers abstinence an actual virtue, something to be proud of and rub in others' faces, like the misogynistic purity rings hawked by crazed evangelists, alarm bells should go off.
All right, this has got to be satire.
Wants to or already works with artificial intelligence. Exaggerated interest in history, country, culture, tradition, and the Constitution. Obsession with cryptocurrency. Unhealthy preoccupation with the other F word.
What's the other F word?
Freedom.
Friend? Oh, freedom. Yeah, see? Freedom bad.
Dislike of postmodernism, pegging, and other far-right scarecrows that aren't realsies.
There's no way this is real. There can't be satire, right? Oh, no. Did I put satire on here? Did I really?
I think you did.
I can't.
You've seen what the name of the website is.
Yes. Our mission, unapologetic takes, breathtaking journalism. Oh, this is where we got the land acknowledgement from. Same website. Lulz is an irreverent entertainment, culture, lifestyle blog tailored primarily for women.
You numbnuts.
No, it's not satire. I saw a spicy article. Is lulz.com satire? No, but you posted something I disagree with. Please read our guiding philosophy. So they're not satire. They said no. You might think it's a parody website, but it's not. This website is sincere in what they are saying. It's like Satan himself wrote this. Yeah, it's not satire. They really believe it. Trust me.
It's too bad. We lost all of our fucking credibility in one show because of your slip up.
Awesome.
What'd you say? I didn't even read the article. That was a different article.
It's bad, but it doesn't matter.
All right. I'm not going to penalize you for this.
All right. I appreciate that.
You tried.
Thanks.
You put more effort into it than I did. So
Yes.
I can't.
I'm going to need you to bring more to the table, okay?
I've been waiting for this conversation.
I'm gonna need you to build a table and bring more to
Hold
it.
on. Let's do this. Let's have this conversation because I know it's eating at you.
What's eating at me?
That I haven't brought any categories or stories or anything or any topics to the show in the last month or so.
I'm pretty sure you're the only one that's noticed.
No, but let's have it out.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Let's go. Go.
Have it out.
Defend yourself against your own accusations.
No,
I
come on.
can tell you feel bad. It's eating at you.
Give it to me. Don't be no pussy. You got something to say? Fucking say it.
I did. Build a table and then bring something to it.
You know how many shirts I put up last night? Don't tell me I don't do anything.
Oh God, it's eating at you, isn't it? It's eating away from the inside.
No, I like it. I like coming in here and not having to worry about what it is we're going to talk about and just see where it goes.
Sure, so do I.
FEMA death camps.
Right, exactly. We never would have got there if I wouldn't have just put some random thought that I had on here, right? Like just a random, and you were like, FEMA death camp. That's perfect. It worked out perfectly. That is what I want. So bring something to the table.
Okay, let's see. New theme from Fathy. We played that already, so that's done. Drag queen crown prom queen. No, drag queen crown prom king at Indiana High School. Who gives a shit? Like that's
blah 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 blah.
That's the normal.
That's the normal. Is it the normal?
It's the new normal they've been talking about.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, I don't even want to open the article, but we can talk about it. I don't care. Like, if all the women or all the girls that go to that school are so ugly that a guy wins prom queen, who gives a fuck?
Is that what it is?
Did you go to your prom?
No.
Of course not.
Why?
I'm going to sit here and smoke cigarettes and listen to the albums that I got on vinyl.
Why
listen to some.
Why would I go to
What'd you
prom?
listen to? Like Dio?
Dinosaur Jr. Why? I sat and listened to Dinosaur Jr. and cried. Why would I go to prom? For what reason?
To experience prom and to get your dick wet.
Such a turd. It was the same question do you take your kids to Disney? No. Well, of course you wouldn't. Why wouldn't you take your kids to Disney? Like, stupid.
So you think going to prom and the memories that you create at prom is the same as taking your kids to Disney?
Yes.
Like, in your mind, it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same mindset. Yes. It's exactly what you just said. To experience prom. Well, it's gay. I don't give a shit about that. Why?
You don't give a shit about it because you're such a fucking wallflower, homosexual faggot that you just sit there and say,
homosexual faggot.
You're like, well, nobody's going to ask me to dance, so why would I go?
No, I didn't. Nope. Nope. It's I don't understand the point of it. If I was like
how old were you when you started dating your wife?
17.
Okay, so you were in high school.
Yes.
Okay, so you denied her fucking prom as well. I bet she went with some black guy, didn't she? She went to her fucking prom.
There was like 6 black guys, but whatever.
Were you two in the same class?
No, she graduated a couple years before me.
Okay, did she go to her prom?
I don't know. I don't
How
think
the
so.
fuck?
I don't know. I don't care because I don't care about that shit. I don't care about dumb, like, bullshit. It's stupid. And
Okay.
on top of that, to still be talking about it 25 years later, like high school was the best 4 years of your existence. It's retarded. The whole thing is retarded.
Who said that?
You're still talking about prom. Why'd you even bring up prom?
I don't remember. How did I bring up prom?
Something about a drag queen.
Oh yeah, you put a story on the board.
I know that was why I said it.
You tricked me, motherfucker. So as you were saying that, like, you sitting here talking about how high school was the best years of your life. I'm like, fuck, he's painting me in a corner. I don't know how to get out of this. I completely forgot about that. You put the fucking story on the board.
I put it up there. Oh shit!
And it wasn't really that bad of a time, so it's going to be hard to defend this accusation. After all, I was Armando from Paraguay.
Did you go to your prom?
Yes.
Why? And that's not even like a sarcastic question. Why did you go?
Because I had a lot of friends and we were all going.
Right.
And my date was hot.
See, the first part you lost me. The second part you had me. You brought me back in on the second part. So I'm not an outgoing social person. So like going to prom does not sound like something that I would ever enjoy in my life. I'm not that guy.
Right. So if that is something different, if you say I didn't go to prom because I wouldn't be comfortable around all those people,
right,
and not a lot of them like me, and they
right.
accused me of smelling like cat pee, I would say,
not to my face,
so,
they didn't.
I would say, oh, so you were that guy, right?
Yeah,
so
sure,
that's fine, that's acceptable. But to say I didn't go because it's fucking stupid,
it is.
You
stupid.
sound like an idiot.
What? Because I think prom is stupid. I sound like an idiot.
No, you think it's stupid. You don't think it's stupid. You think that you are not cool enough to go.
No.
Like, I bet you went and got measured for a fucking cummerbund, though, didn't you?
And I don't know what a cummerbund is.
Then you chickened out at the last minute, like, no, there's got too many ruffles in it, and people are going to make fun of me.
What's a cummerbund? I'm being serious. I don't know what that is.
Shut up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm serious. I don't know what it is.
It's the fucking strap of fabric or whatever that goes around your stomach before they started going to vests. I'm not talking about tuxes with you.
You are such a homo. You are a fashion-forward homo. Strap of fabric that goes around your stomach. Yeah, I got 6 of those. I need a strap of fabric to go around my stomach because I'm not gay enough. What the fuck, man?
Anyway, whatever.
So stupid.
Okay. I bet you didn't. Did you have a fucking wedding, or did you get married in a courthouse?
We got married in Vegas in like a little chapel, the Jamal Chapel or something like that. It was like some black guy's name. I can't remember what it was. A black priest, and it was a black name, Jamar's drive-through chapel or some bullshit. I don't remember.
So then you didn't even have a reception.
Yeah, we had a reception when we got back from Vegas.
What did you wear to your wedding?
I bought a suit.
Fag. You bought a suit?
Yes, a 3-piece suit.
Did you buy it to take with you, or did you buy it while you were there?
I bought it at the Men's Warehouse. I was going to spend a bunch of money on it. I packed it in a suitcase and took it with me.
God, that's so fucking lame.
Did you rent a tuxedo?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm lame. You're right. You rented somebody else's clothes to wear to your special day, and I'm lame. You're right.
Shut up. At least I had a cummerbund for my prom and my wedding.
Oh God, that's even worse. So that's the thing is like you went to prom because that's what you do. You take your kids to Disney because that's what you do. Like
No, fuck you. You're not painting me in that corner. I went to prom because I wanted to hang out with my friends and dance all night to the boogie woogie woogie.
Oh, awesome. I hope you did. I could see you out on the dance floor. You're just the guy who just goes through and does the things that you're supposed to do because you're supposed to do them. And anybody who doesn't do the things, you got to look down on them like, you're not taking your kids to Disney. You're supposed to.
And you're just the guy who sits in the corner and watches life pass him by.
Yes.
Regretting never doing the things that other people got to experience. And you're going to die on your fucking debt. Bullshit.
Nothing.
I've spent enough time talking to you to know that you regret everything.
No.
How many times have you said, I wish I would have?
A lot, but not
That's
prom.
regret, motherfucker.
Yeah. I get it, but not prom. That's stupid. There's zero regret about not going to prom. What did I miss, and what would I have gained from going to prom and being uncomfortable around a bunch of douchebags?
Hold on. I'm going to answer that question.
Okay.
What song did they play at your prom where you stuck your finger in a woman's vagina?
None.
See,
that was your experience.
That's what you missed.
Oh, I missed you sticking your finger in somebody's vagina to an Axl Guns N' Roses song.
I think it was like, you can't touch this or something. I don't know.
Even better. Yes,
Shed
I
a
can.
tear because I'm missing you.
I hope it was that one.
Don't tell my heart. My achy, breaking heart.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay.
That was fun.
I think we should have a Who's Right prom, just so I can relive my prom.
That would be awesome.
I never got to go, so, you know.
So that's it. Fuck, you're a goddamn genius.
Uh-huh.
So we were talking about setting up a live show and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
We could just do a Who's Right prom.
Yeah, we're not going to do any kind of live show. We'll just go
No
there.
talking. We might not even show. Anthony won't even show up. It'll be like his real prom.
Me and you are dates. I'll take you to prom. I'm going to take you to the Who's Right prom. As long as you wear a dress, I'm in.
No more Yankee, my wanky. All right, what do we got? Do a couple super chats.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. Favy said, Doug, I sent you the trailer. I finished it hours ago. Thanks for the cool video, though. Straight to Kaya Baba Bowie, and it's okay to be white, my man. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what the first part means, but Melvin Dinkley, Doug with his revisionist history again. Thank you. Somebody realizes what's going on here.
Yeah, okay. So
Doug the revisionist.
The only person that you get to side with you is Melvin Dinkley.
I'm okay with it.
All right.
I'll take what I can get. Melvin said Fathy uses Google Translate. Oh my gosh. Melvin Dinkley, where was the Cardiff intro? Disliking David. Come on, dude.
I think Cardiff is bailing on us.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He didn't send one?
No, he didn't send one. And I asked him, I said, no, who's left this week? And he said, play something from weeks past. Nobody will know the difference.
Fuck that guy. You can't fucking send us a fucking who's left. We fucking rely on that shit. I knew there was a reason I didn't like you. Anthony, first wave feminism came into being 65 years before America had a federal income tax, and the CIA was formed like 40 years after the income tax. Why couldn't you make that argument?
Because I didn't know it.
Neither did I. That is awesome. Why the fuck didn't you? That would have been such a great argument for you. I don't believe it. It's fake news. Oh, how dare you spoil my tier upgrade. El Podcasto Alifesto. Oh my much. Melvin Dinkley. Biden sent troops to Somalia to harm my people. You're not Somalian. Were you born here? Why is the latest Dear Flabby not in my feed, fat?
So I've had a couple people tell me that to send me message, or a couple people have sent me messages saying to get the latest Dear Flabby posted.
Yeah.
And then I looked on Spotify and it's there.
Yeah.
I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like
Get better Spotify?
Yeah, 516 Dear Flabby. Yeah, it's on there. Look, I'll play right now.
Okay. We're going to get a copyright strike.
Oh, shit. Hey, guys. Smiley face.
It's fucking playing.
Yeah. It's
Fucking
there.
back off. But thanks for the $2.
Back off, jack off. Literally a white guy won NBA MVP 2 years in a row. Is that true?
I don't know.
Michael
I wasn't
Jordan
even listening.
Isn't Michael Jordan black?
Michael Jordan hasn't played since his dad died or something.
He's the only basketball player I know. Melvin Dinkley. Doug, DM me on Discord so we can discuss next week. Oh, and by the way, it's crazy seeing Nastrika Doug see what Anthony was talking about. Feds hate all of us. Also shout out Cardiff Electric Podcast. Big ups, yo. Wait, what? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Seeing-
Melvin asked me to connect him with Cardiff.
Uh-huh.
So I think he's going to be going on that show.
Oh, okay.
Looking forward to that.
Fuck Cardiff. Can't even do a fucking intro. Oh, and Doug, I sent you my number on Patreon. Actually, call and I'll answer.
So I can't make this any more clear. I am not in charge of anything with the phone numbers.
Right.
There's people complaining, I get tons of messages from people saying that, why haven't you called me yet?
Yeah, you're on the list. If you sent me your number, you're on the list. You're probably just at the bottom. Stop complaining. I don't know what to tell you, man. We have a list and you're on it.
They said that here's what I think.
All right.
No, actually, I've only gotten one message recently.
You tell me what you think, and then I'll tell you what I think.
I think that they didn't send the number.
Okay. I think that you dialed, they didn't answer, and you moved them to complete instead of didn't answer. And then we have a column for didn't answer that we
Hey,
never
you
go
fucking
back to.
cocksucking motherfucker. I took your side, and then you fucking threw a grenade right at me and hit me with shrapnel saying that I did it wrong. I committed to fucking calling them, and I fucking called them. What you should have said is, here's what I think happened. I think you called them and they didn't answer. And then just fucking left it at that. But no, you got to say, I took them over to complete it instead of did not answer. What, does that even fucking matter?
Yeah. If
Go
they didn't
fuck
answer, if they didn't answer, it's not complete. They're yelling at me. I'm deflecting because they're
through
yelling.
me.
Yes, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it that way.
Whatever. Anyway, the reason why you guys haven't got your calls is because Anthony didn't put your number on the board.
Right. Hey, Doug, look at that story I sent you on Twitter.
Okay. Just do that now. Hold on. Let me open Twitter here.
If you could open Twitter, that'd be great.
All right. I got nothing.
No, the story on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm looking on Twitter. I'm sorry.
Look for the story on Twitter.
Oh. Schmicks and Schmackens?
Schmeckles. It's all about the Schmeckles.
Oh, Matt, here we go. No,
I don't
is
think
it
it's Matt.
Mark.
It's quality content right here.
Chuck Tingle?
Yep.
I'm looking through my messages. I got nothing. Yeah, whatever. Sorry. There, Fathy just sent me a message that said suck a dick. Is that the story you wanted me to fucking read?
Oh, shit.
All right. Sorry, Mark. Resend it or something.
Prefer Discord if it sounds better. From
All right, Melvin. We'll fucking get to you at some fucking point. You know, so we did this thing. Like, we made a decision like, hey, we should do as much as we can to involve our audience.
Yes.
I'm regretting that.
Why?
Because it's like they think it's our show, like our as in they're included. They don't realize we're just using them because we don't want to come up with our own content. But they're acting like they have, like, I would prefer if you'd call me on Discord and could you maybe keep my levels a little higher than yours? I'd like to get 3 plugs in.
I'm going to need you to play this bumper. I got sound effects for when I make this joke. I need you to hit this one.
So Cardiff sent me an email, and maybe he said, when you guys need filler music, play this. It was his fucking theme song.
What? No. That's so stupid. Al said, all
right, got it. Yeah.
I got it. Murderous Magician. I love Doug and Anthony. Poop scoop. Thank you, Murderous Magician. You have no chicks in an audience for a prom. We're all going in drag. This is going to be a drag prom. It's fine. Tickets are going to be $300.
Can you imagine what that train would look like? Like we have 3 girls and 50 guys, and 50 of the guys are 30 of the guys are either gay or in raccoon costumes.
You're thinking of it that way. I'm thinking of what kind of degenerate girl listens to this show. She would love that train, I think.
Give me that raccoon dick
all day long.
So I should have sent my pod to Ant instead of Doug. Fuck me, man. Like,
what pod? What? It was a great show. I loved it.
Club 197, maybe? Isn't that? No, somebody sent me a podcast to listen to.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm supposed to stop this fucking $3 million project I'm trying to work on and do a fucking podcast review.
Uh-huh.
I think what I'm going to do is just start compiling these. Uh-huh. So the next time Carl says, hey, do you want to come on WATP? You're goddamn right I do. And I have a list of shows that we're going to fucking review. Motherfuckers. Like, I'll listen to it. Just give me a fucking minute. Thank you for the $2.
It's so angry.
Yeah, people expect so much from me.
Oh, I'm on, didn't answer. Anthony, check Patreon then. Jesus. I sent it to Doug, too, right now on Discord. Jesus,
You have to-
Melvin.
Melvin will fucking call you when we get to that part of the fucking show.
Stop these and call Melvin right now. Dear Flabby is on my feed. Ha ha ha. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the check. We're getting real-time checks to see if the show's on the feed. I love it. Can you check the show of last week? See if last week's show is on there too? I have a bit of Doug apologizing for being white. Is that true?
Yeah.
Probably. If there's something, you said it on video, I'm sure. Racist, Doug. You're racist.
Fuck you, Melvin, you black bastard.
And your black ass.
With your black ass.
Oh, with your black ass. Sorry. Fuck you with your black ass.
All right. Thank you for all the super chats. We appreciate it. I do.
What are you saying I don't?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What's next? P.O. Box. You ready for this?
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, so before I start dragging out this shit, a couple P.O. Box announcements, motherfuckers.
I love P.O. Box announcements. This is my favorite part of the show.
Okay. From this point forward, junk mail does not exist in my fucking world.
I'm okay with that.
It is not even going to make it to my car.
Perfect.
I am done with this bullshit. You guys fucking broke me. I hope you're fucking happy, but I'm done.
Junk mail goes straight in the garbage. Never going to mention it again. Got it.
Okay. Second thing. So I'm going to try to speak in code. All right.
All right.
Because I don't want what happened to be repeated by somebody else thinking, they're going to talk about it on the show. I assure you, after this moment, you will never hear me talk about another encounter that I had at the post office as it relates to picking up stuff from the P.O. Box.
What if it's really funny, though?
Okay, if you're going to do it, make it really funny. Okay, I've got to talk in code because I don't want to give anybody ideas.
Right.
Okay. So a couple people now apparently are in on the let's send as much junk mail as possible.
Right.
Free samples, all that shit. The free samples I will continue to talk about. If you get free samples sent to the P.O. box of most things, I'm going to paint myself into a corner.
Okay.
I got to be careful.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So junk mail off the table. So I am speaking right now to the person that played the prank on the post office as it relates to my P.O. box. Do you think that's good enough clarification?
I hope so. Yes, I think
There's
so.
one person who had interactions, whether it was electronic or otherwise, with the post office in order to send something to the P.O. box, right? So he or she, probably he, should know that I'm talking to him.
Right.
Okay. So I got called into the post office general's office or whatever the fuck it is.
You got called to the superintendent's office of the post
So,
office? All right.
no, I go to the P.O. box, I open it up, and, there's all the fucking junk mail and the shit that we're going to go through, and then a couple keys and a yellow piece of paper that basically says, come to the front office. Like, fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. I pay your taxes, motherfucker. Anyway, so I go there, and I'm like, hey, what's up? He said, your stuff's here to pick up. And I'm like, what stuff? And he looked at me, and he said, and he pointed at the stuff I was supposed to pick up. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not accepting that. And he said, what do you mean you're not accepting it? I said, I didn't order. I think it was a joke. He said, this isn't a joke. Somebody is fucking with either you or me. Either way, I have already escalated to my boss, and they're going to go to whoever, Janet Reno or whoever the post office general is, whatever. I don't know.
Janet Reno. That was a great reference. Isn't that straight back to Ruby Ridge? That's fucking perfect.
But either way, the mailman guy did not think it was funny at all, right? And it was less funny because I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking all that shit home, so you can fucking deal with it.
That makes it way less funny on his end.
So it's the same guy that I was forced to sign for this thing up here for wherever the fuck is the big dildo box.
Yeah, the glitter, whatever.
Oh, right here. BigAssDildos.com.
Yeah.
See, that was funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was the same guy, right?
Same post office worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So because of our uncomfortable interaction, I felt the need to explain like why this is happening. Okay.
Okay.
Is it safe to at least say what the who it was addressed to?
Yeah, that might make it a little more clear for the guy.
Okay, so it was addressed to Fat Douche, P.O. Box.
Douche spelled wrong.
Fat Douche, and then our P.O. Box number. I said, okay, so here's what's going on. I have a podcast, and he stopped me and he goes, I know, I listen. I'm a listener. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, I've been listening for quite some time. And the first thing I thought of is, this guy knows I pee on my balls.
So you know about the bologna sandwich then?
So, yeah, I don't know how he found out about it, whether he's the one that's got to lug all the shit out to the P.O. box or what. I have no idea. But I know with everything that's happened here in the last couple weeks, everybody here, like when I go out into the grocery store, it's like, hey, ball pisser.
They're all like whispering and pointing at you as you walk by.
He's got a little baby dick.
You're like a pariah in your community. It's amazing.
Anyway, so I would just suggest, like, it got some laughs. I would just stop.
Hammer time.
I'm asking you to stop.
Yep. Well, they escalated it to Wilford Brimley or whoever the guy is that runs the post office.
Yeah, he seemed fairly confident that they would be able to figure out who it was that sent it. And then they were talking about mail fraud.
Isn't that like a felony where you go to butt rape?
How
prison?
awesome would that be? Like, ha motherfucker.
Your joke really worked out, didn't it?
I hope it's not one of the people that like do super chats a lot. That would suck. Okay, so I got through that. Oh, fuck. Here we go. All right, so P.O. Box stuff. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Free sample. Maxi pad.
Sweet. Are you gonna use it?
No, I'm going to put it on the shelf.
Oh. Right there on the shelf.
All right. I haven't opened this yet. I know what it is because I've seen the writing.
All right.
But I really do feel the need to fucking hate posters.
Oh. You can't say you hate something that somebody just sent you as you're opening it.
I hate opening posters. How's that?
Is it a snow poster? Oh, sweet. Riddle boy?
Box.
Riddle box?
Learn your ICP, motherfucker.
Sorry.
All right. Put that up on the shelf.
Sorry. Are you gonna hang that? Are you gonna hang that up behind you?
Not behind me. No, I'm going to put it up there next to the Ghost Dad and the Tad Hamilton
I'm
and the other
assuming,
ICP.
I'm assuming Riddle Box is a ICP album.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right. We got some good shit here.
All right.
What's this one?
I don't know.
We'll go. Okay. So this one is wrapped. It says Happy P.O. Box Day.
Nice.
So do you want me to open? There's two of them that are wrapped. Do you want me to just open them both or send you one and you can open it?
Open one first, and then we'll see which DVD it is. I don't know what it is. Oh boy. All right.
Oh, fuck, this is awesome.
All right.
Please read the name on the movie.
Win a date with Ghost Dad. How the fuck did they even do that? Holy shit.
And then inside you will find a copy of Kids Bop 3.
Win a date with Ghost Dad. Now that's fucking great. Now you have to open the other one.
That is fucking awesome.
Some of these people get creative, and it's pretty fucking funny. Win a date with Ghost Dad.
Let's see what the other one is.
Oh man, I hope this one's good. You think they did that by hand?
Winston checks in.
What?
Just a fucking monkey movie.
Just a monkey movie.
I mean, a real monkey.
Dunstan checks in. And it's got a monkey and a kid. And what's inside? Maybe there's a love letter.
The real movie.
I was hoping for 2 copies of Kids Bop.
Okay.
That's all. Win a date with Ghost Dad.
What's this letter here?
I think that might be my favorite thing. Win a date with Ghost Dad. I love that. All right. I don't know.
Oh, I think this is the letter that came with the movies.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
you,
Hello,
as you-
Douglas. I've been watching you.
No, I'm just describing what it is. They cut everything out of magazine letters
Yeah.
to create the letter. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Hello, Douglas. I've been watching you for a long time, and your show fills me with an urge to. Next page. Now it goes to regular handwriting.
Oh, boy.
Sorry about the magazine clippings. I couldn't find a pen to write this all down. I found one, obviously. Anyway, as I was saying, your show fills me with an urge to laugh. I appreciate the work you both do making the show. I had hoped to send a little more, but thought you might be getting tired of all the travel brochure stick and was afraid you just shut the whole P.O. box down, so I wanted to get this out ASAP.
Huh?
Mooney. Thank you, Mooney.
So awesome. Thank you, Mooney. That was great.
Okay. This
Uh-oh.
is the letter that. Oh, this is from Ryan.
All right.
Oh, I don't want to do that one yet. I want to do this one.
Okay.
This one came in today, I think, or yesterday. This is got to be sent to you if you want to describe the coffee cup and what's on it.
Hey, it's got my name written in dicks, and some of them are black. Awesome.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Fuck yeah. I love it. I'll drink coffee out of that. Drink coffee out of that all day long.
All right. So this came with mine.
All right.
Oh, dear Doug and Fatty, the show has only gotten better with time. I've sent Doug his very own Cockosaurus. I've been calling it Greg. Be sure to feed it twice a day. The balloons are for Anthony because he seems like the kind to be afraid of them. Keep up the good work, guys. Your friend on TikTok, Ryan Smoking Nancy. Check this out.
All right.
This one of the top 3 coolest things that I've ever gotten in the P.O. box.
What the hell? Holy shit. What's the hole for?
I don't know.
That's amazing. Is it 3D printed?
I think so.
I wonder if he 3D printed it.
I don't know. It looks like it's carved, but it's got like, no, it's 3D printed. But yeah, it's got the little cock slit and everything.
Cock slit. So if the show buys me a 3D printer, I'll start 3D printing chicken wings or chicken legs for necklaces. I want a 3D printer, but I don't know what I would use it for. And if I can use it for like, show stuff and the show pays for it, I'm good. And then I'll buy you a Stream Deck.
Tech Deck. Here's your balloons.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Thanks.
Yeah. All right.
Dinosaurs are way cooler than balloons, especially when they're dick dinosaurs.
All right. Last thing. This came from JD. There's a note in here with an index card that says, "Hey, Flabby, Anthony once said he wanted a shark tooth necklace. We ain't got sharks in Arizona, so I made him a cow tooth necklace. And I'll be goddamn it.
Holy shit, he actually did.
If he didn't wrap a cow tooth with wire around a fucking necklace."
That is amazing. So, can you put that in a box and send it? Like right now? I don't want to wait. I want to wear that all the time.
Are you willing to pay express shipping?
No.
I want to wait a little bit.
I'll pay regular shipping. If you can air freight it overnight or whatever.
Put it in the backseat of a taxi. Yeah. I will get this over to you as soon as possible.
Sweet.
I mean, like,
whenever. Whenever you get time.
That's
Can't
it.
wait. I'm excited. Fucking cow tooth necklace. That's awesome.
That is extremely cool.
Fuck yeah, it is.
That is it for the P.O. Box.
I think it's better than a shark tooth necklace, right? I mean, what do they normally do? What do they normally do with cow teeth? Do you know?
Nothing.
Seriously?
What do you mean? What do they do with cow tooth?
They have to do something with them. When they shoot the cow, what happens to the teeth?
They make butter. I don't fucking know. Do I look like a goddamn farmer?
How awesome would that be if they did make butter out of cow's teeth? It's Sink Nasty. Don't call Melvin. Doug looks like he smells like cheap charcuterie.
What does that mean?
Cheap charcuterie. Isn't that the little board that you put cheese and crackers and meats and stuff on?
Is that even an insult?
I'm not sure. You look like
I would love to smell like meat and crackers.
You look like a cheese tray. Is that even an insult? I have to pee.
All right.
I can't wait to drink coffee out of my penis Anthony cup.
Okay. Do you want me to put on a song real quick so you can pee?
Yes.
It's
otherwise I'm going to be irritated because I have to pee.
Can you pee faster than you did last time?
Yes. I don't remember how long it was, but yes. I'll be right back.
All right.
Two, three, four. Doug and Anthony, the two bestest, greatest friends to me. Skipping through the forest forest past the birds and the bees, you and me. Doug and Anthony, the two bestest, greatest daddies in me, teaching me lessons and moralities, but I'm too far gone now. Do you know who I'm talking about? I don't know, but you'll soon find out. Maybe so let me sing it out. Anthony and Doug, changing up the order so Anthony feels like he truly matters, but we all know he does. He sure does. I don't care what people say, we'll play our own damn way. Till we find out who's wrong or who's right. It doesn't matter, we just like the fights. Doug and Anthony.
All right.
All right. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Ready to do a show?
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right. Ready to make some calls?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Siesta signed up at the $10 tier. Thank you, Siesta. Where's our complete column?
Oh, shit. Don't read that one. I just put that on there while you were pissing.
Which one?
Siesta.
Oh, okay. I won't.
Because I'm sure he's going to send his phone number. And
Oh, all right.
so take that back.
I retract my previous statement.
I retract my previous shout out.
Okay.
You better go faster if you're going to get through these in the next day.
Michael signed
Okay,
up
shut
at the $5 tier. Thanks, Michael.
Hello.
Jake,
Hey, what's up?
how the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Do you guys remember me at all?
Oh, fuck. Not
Nope.
another one of these.
I mean, yep. Are you the
Yeah.
dirt burner?
Oh, well, I'm the guy that Anthony helped buy a fucking gun.
Oh. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
what's that?
didn't you get robbed and like your girl got raped and you just sat there and watched? Is that right?
Yeah, I jacked off a little.
I mean, take the opportunity when you can.
Okay, so if I remember right, you woke up in the middle of a robbery or a home invasion or whatever, and the guy
Yep.
thumped you a couple times, and you chased him out of the house, and he got away. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
Have you? Did you shoot him with your gun yet? Did you shoot anybody with your gun?
Well, I haven't found him yet. I don't think I've gotten Panda Express since then either. But I do have a gun with bullets.
With bullets.
Yeah, with bullets.
So how have you been since that traumatic event? Are you suffering from PTSD?
No.
How many black people have been in your house? How many black people have you allowed in your house since you got robbed?
One, my friend. I have a buddy.
It's cool of you to still stay
One.
friends with them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's one of the good ones.
You ever tell them that? Because they like to hear that.
I have told him that.
Let him know how articulate he is. They like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, he's like moderately articulate. I'll let him know.
So are things good?
Yeah, you know, I guess like shit's just gotten better. It's more like just getting used to whatever. But
Are you still with that same girl?
Yeah.
She didn't leave you because you couldn't protect her? That's weird.
nope,
He said that's weird.
not even a little bit. But I mean, we're planning on moving pretty soon because we don't want to be in this apartment anymore.
What city do you live in?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Are you planning on staying in that same area? Or are you moving to Kansas? Do you need a job? Do you know how to weld?
I don't need a job. I have a pretty decent job, but
What do you do?
no. I also will not move to Kansas. Fuck you, Anthony. We're having a conversation. I'm not boring yet.
No, you said you had a pretty good job. It was
Y'all don't need to know that.
Are you,
All
are,
right.
you in, are you in the CIA?
Can't confirm or deny.
That means you're in the CIA. Son of a bitch. Did you?
No,
did
it
you guys
means
start
can't
feminism?
confirm or deny. No,
Oh.
we didn't. That was the fucking FBI.
Oh,
Okay, what do you know about FEMA death camps? Are you for or against them?
FEMA death camps. I'm assuming that this is something that you guys talked about in the episode that I didn't listen to yet.
No.
no, not at all.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you're just, wow. Okay. Weird. What I know about these FEMA death camps is that there's weird cat people that claw you to death if you don't give them tummy rubs.
Is that what it is?
All right.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Well, we're at the point of our phone call where I say thank you for supporting us, and you know what that means.
Oh, right, yeah. Do I still have to say that? Like, are
Poop
you going to
scoop.
record me saying my name is Jake and Who's Right podcast?
That was
whatever?
so 2000.
That was
Remember
like 8 years ago.
Yeah, but that was the last time you called me.
We've done
that
like
was
15 different. Now we require you to say poop scoop before you hang up.
Oh, yeah, I know that. I still listen to y'all.
And stay safe. Stay
Poop
safe,
scoop, stay safe.
And you're listening to Who's Right podcast.
You're
You have to
listening
say
to
all of
Doug
it.
and Anthony on the. Stay safe, poop scoop, and you're listening to Doug and Anthony on the Who's Right podcast at Spotify or Patreon.com/Who's Right. Only $5 a month. A lot of good content.
Do you think we can have a long enough list of things that people are supposed to say to where we just say hello and then they just say it and then we just go to the next call?
You need to start working on that. Who's
I
Right
know.
Navy.
Yes. Our union. We have a union.
Salute my, and the union. Who's Right Navy Union. Salute the seaman recruiters of the union.
So one
And,
one thing that we are going to ask people here the next couple calls anyway is to give a quick review of the Beastie Boys episode. I'm just curious what you thought of it.
Perfect.
The Beastie Boys episode? When the fuck was that?
Bye.
Bye. That was perfect.
All right. You don't want to play along, you get hung up on, motherfucker.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was great. Okay. Soapy Loofah. Soapy Loofah. Sign up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Mrs. Sophie Lupa. Sophie Lupa.
Masochistic Mexican upped his pledge, and now he's not going to fucking answer.
What the fuck? Well,
I will move him.
Good Times, Great Ollies added their pledge from $7 to $8.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right.
Good Times, Great Ollies. Thank you. I love it. Spank my beef. Sign up at the $10 tier. Thank you. Spank my beef. Well, they're all capital letters. So, so did Fathy drop his?
He switched
Patreon
over to
and then-
Supercast and then came back to
came back.
Patreon.
Oh, all right. Well, thanks, Fathy. Hannah. Hannah. Do you think that can't be her name? That's got to be like using his mom's credit card or something. Hannah signed up at the $54 tier for the year.
Hi, you reached Moses Chavez. Thank you for calling. I can't answer your call at this moment. However, if you leave your name, number, and a message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Hi, Mo. This is Doug and Anthony from Who's Right. This counts as our call. Thank you for signing up.
This call's being monitored for quality assurance. Also, just so you know.
I regret to inform you that since you're on Supercast, you don't have the ability to upgrade. So this was your last chance to talk to us. So if you do want to talk to us, you're gonna have to sign up to our Patreon. Thank you.
That was a great message. And I like how you said thank you after you hung up. Alex signed up on the Supercast plan. Thank you, Alex. Let's see here.
This phone does not accept incoming calls. Message TT2.
What the fuck is the point of having a phone?
58.
Oh,
Corey.
Oh, that was weird. Phoebus.
No, sir. What would be the
Phoebus.
point of the point of having a fucking phone that doesn't accept? Was it a prison phone?
It's a butt phone. Text messages. It's just for text messages. Did you try texting him?
I'm gonna try calling it right back.
All right.
Maybe he got that fixed.
Probably.
Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were trying to call him back. Phoebus signed up for 4.5 squigglies. Thank you, Phoebus. Phoebus. Oh.
Hey, do me a favor. Do you see at the very top it says Mr. Shuckles?
Uh-huh.
Read that number to me.
There's no number. Yep. Well, that sucks.
You had one job.
No. So, what happened here?
It happens every week.
No, it does not.
Okay. I mean, it seems like it does.
It seems like that, but it really doesn't.
Hello.
Isaiah.
How do you know my name?
What's up, man?
How you guys doing?
Good.
You're
How you
doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I don't want to play this game. I'm sorry.
You started
it.
No, but you guys had to end it.
All right. So what do you?
Usually, Doug would be like, "I don't want to do this shit anymore."
Oh, I'm in this for the fucking long haul. I got time to kill, and I'm going to use you to do
does
it.
that mean I'm not the last caller?
No, you are not the last caller. I'm not frustrated enough yet.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
That means I got time.
So, where do you live at?
California. In Sacramento.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's that noise in the background? You got a baby?
Yeah, that's my little brother. And my dog.
So what do you do for a living?
I am a forklift driver.
That's impressive.
I had to emphasize in the lift because I know you call it a truck.
Yeah. I mean, it's a truck, right?
No, he says it wrong.
Who said it wrong?
Doug.
Okay.
He knows.
So do you want to turn this into a
He
debate
knows.
whether it's called a fork truck or a forklift?
I do.
Well, I don't know enough about the debate. I just know I'm correct, you know?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How many people in California, like what percentage of the population of men in California put their dicks in other men's asses?
It's in the high
I don't
90s,
know
right?
that one, man.
It's a high percentage, right? So are you going to trust them or are you going to trust me?
Well, I've heard some of your stories, man. I can't really be convinced you're fully straight, you know?
That's fair.
Yeah, he's gay as hell.
Okay. In all honesty, Isaiah, who do you think is the gay one, me or Anthony? Me, who tries to make jokes about sexuality, or Anthony, who acts like you can catch the gay just by somebody splattering you with cum?
Yeah, acts like as if it's not real.
I think Anthony, because he puts up that front. He tries to be slightly homophobic, but they're not too homophobic, you know?
Right.
Can you be more homophobic than Anthony?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, I mean, wait, do you go out and continuously commit hate crimes?
Yes. That's all I do.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Beat up the gays.
Yeah, that's a fun pastime, honestly.
Yeah. So Doug's
One of my
gay is what
favorites.
you're saying.
Yup.
Which one? Okay.
I guess.
Which one of us is more likely to have sex with a man? Doug, obviously.
Only if I wanted to. Like, you couldn't stop me if I wanted to.
Right. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly. You want to have sex with a man. Yes.
You couldn't
No.
stop me if I wanted to.
I'm
that
saying
means, that means whether they want it or not, he's going to get it.
Right. I'm saying if me and Anthony were going to have a fuck off and the winner got to, like, you had to overpower the person. And, like, the way you won is by sticking your dick in their butt. I would win. Anthony won. I have
Sounds like
excessively.
I'm the winner in this situation.
I have an excessively
Did Anthony really
tight.
win?
I have an excessively tight butthole. So even if I'm not struggling, he's going to have a hard time getting through everything just to get to the butthole.
I got strong butt muscles.
Well, that's an amazing thing to flex, you know?
I've been preparing for this for quite some time.
You have that loaded in the barrel, huh?
But Anthony,
That
on
makes
the other
me
hand,
question
I could,
whether or
I
not
could.
you really are straight. The fact
Anthony,
that
on the
you
other
have no
hand,
one
I
ready.
could slide in there without touching the sides. He wouldn't even know that I had won the game. I'd have to tap him on the shoulder and tell him.
Yeah.
Game's over, man.
On your balls.
Oh, man.
All right, Isaiah,
So how's
thanks.
the show going, you guys? Oh. Stay safe.
Poop scoop.
Poop scoop.
See you guys.
Poop scoop. Motherfucker.
Couldn't even get a poop scoop.
Leave me on red.
Oh, shit. You check. I added Mr.
I see.
Shuckles or whatever.
I hate this, having to switch over to Discord.
Yeah. The E-Core. The E-Core. E-Core. Signed up for 4.5 squigglies. Thank you. The E-Core. It's a weird name. Who puts a hyphen in their fucking name? Like an underscore. Why would you put an underscore in your name? This makes it weird. Shit. No pussy malanga. No pussy malanga. Thank you, Mr. or Mrs. No Pussy.
All that shit, and Mr. Shuckles isn't even going to fucking answer.
Son of a bitch. Snartle Flush signed up for $54 for the year. Thank you, Snartle Flush. God, that's such a weird name. Snufflefish. Every time I see it, it makes me want to pronounce it Snufflefish, and I don't know why. Snufflefish. Sounds a lot cooler.
You are an incredible piece of work when you are left to your own devices on talking.
Lost in my own thoughts. Snufflefish.
Snarflefish. Snarfle. It's such an interesting name. It rolls. Snarflefish.
Snufflefish. Snuffleupagus.
Meow. Go ahead, caller. You're on line one with
Hello?
Doug and Anthony.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good. Are you
really,
pooping?
really well?
No, I was watching a movie with my mom.
What are you
I'm just
watching?
Surprised you guys come. 17 again.
Why?
It's a good movie.
All right. So who's in that?
Oh, I don't heard that.
Zac Efron.
What the fuck is wrong with
I
you?
forgot who else.
It's not a good
How-
movie.
How old are you?
18.
Liar. All right. So how often on a Wednesday night are you watching rom-coms with your mom?
Not a lot.
But, often enough that it's not a weird coincidence, right?
What is the last movie before this that you watched with your mom?
Please tell me it was Legally Blonde.
Win a Date with Tad Hamilton? That's what I want to hear.
No, it was what was it? Top Gun.
Bullshit.
You don't have to lie.
I love that movie.
You don't have to lie. Nobody loves that movie.
Pretty good movie.
Nope. I would say nobody even likes that movie.
Fuck you. I disagree strongly.
It's one of those things where people say they like it because they feel like they're supposed to, because it's classic.
No, when he's flying and the fucking and the plane's behind him and he's chasing him and he says, I'm gonna hit the brakes, he's gonna fly right past, and he's like, you can't do that, Maverick. You're a crash. You're gonna kill everybody. He's like, I got this. And then he hits the brakes and it flies right past and he goes, I got lock. Beep 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 beep. That's awesome.
There's no
fuck
locks.
you.
There's no brakes on an airplane. How do you hit the brakes? What is?
There is 2 brakes on an airplane.
How?
The flaps.
That's how is that
Are you
considered?
gonna watch the new one?
No. That was an awesome recreation of Top Gun, by the way.
Yeah, it really was. Pew, 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 pew.
So, what was I accurate in my explanation of the scene?
Yes.
Thank
very.
you. Thank you.
Very. I'll take your word for it.
You have a copy of it, motherfucker. I sent you one.
I know. I already threw it away.
Okay, could Anthony, could I get you to commit to doing a Top Gun watch along with me?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I knew that's what you would say, so yeah, I'm good.
I don't want to sit through that piece of shit again. Okay, I'm committing to this.
Okay.
We are going to do a Top Gun watch along.
Okay.
You should. You guys should do a drinking game where every time that song comes on.
Go on.
Which one is it?
Which one is it?
Take Your Breath Away song.
It only comes on once. It's not like it's reoccurring.
No, it comes out like every time that girl shows up. His love interest.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, get back to your movie with your mom. Tell her I said hi.
All right.
Boop scoop.
Bye-bye.
Poop scoop.
Poop scoop.
Tell her I said hi. I hope he does. Doug said hi. Who the fuck is Doug? Mason signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Mason. Copper with a K signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Copper with a K.
I think these phone calls were one of the best ideas that we've ever had.
You think so?
Think about how much money it's generated.
We're wealth creators.
We're self-made hundreders.
Right.
I'm not around to receive your call. Please leave a detailed message. Thanks. Goodbye.
Detailed.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Dylan, this is Doug and Anthony. We wanted to call and get your opinion on FEMA death camps.
Calls
I
back.
guess if you would like to continue this conversation, please upgrade your tier at patreon.com/who's right.
And your vehicle warranty is about to expire.
Ah, fuck.
Chris edited their pledge from $5 to $6. Thank you, Chris.
You want to talk to a chicken farmer?
Yes.
Do I ever?
Yeah. Isn't it weird that farmers are, if you grow vegetables, you're a farmer, or if you have chickens, you're a farmer? Doesn't farmer supposed to mean something?
But if you have cows, you're a rancher.
Right. It's weird.
What if you called yourself a rancher, but you only had chickens? Would the other ranchers like
They'd be
not
mad.
let you sit at their table at the coffee shop?
Rancher is a copyrighted term. You can't use that unless you have cows. Don't they have to be the cows with the really long horns? You can't just grow regular cows, can you?
Ian.
Hi, this is Ian Haney at Trumper Swan Farm. I'm sorry I've missed your call. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Ian, this is Doug and Anthony. Everybody now knows where your last name and where you work. Have fun. He did it, not me.
Trumpet Swan Farms. Is that what he said?
Let's see if that.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, let's not explore that any further. I don't want to.
Okay. I want to talk to a chicken farmer.
Okay, this guy says, give me a heads up before you call. I got 2 jobs.
Okay,
Oh.
heads up. We're going to call.
Heads up.
Coming in hot. Austin signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Mrs. Austin.
See, this would have been good to have that executioner role filled.
Yeah.
You know, we have that open position.
Yes.
Because then he could have given this guy a heads up.
Right. Exactly.
Hello?
Austin,
What's up?
how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm good. I just wanted to let you know that we were going to be calling you next week.
You're calling me next week?
You said you wanted a heads up.
Oh, yeah. My bad. You guys caught me off guard for a minute. I almost didn't answer because I knew the number.
So you have 2 jobs. Why do you have 2 jobs?
Because one job pays the bills and the other one's the passion job.
What's the passion job?
Passion job, I'm a brand ambassador for a weed company. So I go around, set up their events and all that.
How do you do that? Like get paid per show or what?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, like liquor promotions.
You're like one of them hot chicks, except you're a guy with weed.
Yep, pretty much.
So it's your passion to
just
be a brand ambassador for weed?
Well, just like anything in like cannabis related.
Can you get us our own weed?
The Who's Right weed.
Yeah.
It smells really bad. It's really cheap weed.
Yeah.
Who's Right ditch weed? I love it.
Yes.
Who's Right Mexican brick weed.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, so
I think that's the way you guys got to go.
Hold on. How much does it cost? How much do you get paid to be a brand ambassador for weed?
So mileage or hourly?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't care. Just give me a number.
21.
Okay, we'll give you $21 to be a brand ambassador for Who's Right.
It's $21 for the year or for the hour?
Lifetime.
The lifetime.
Just a one-time payment.
Just a one-time payment?
Yeah. Can't you ambassador our brand?
Well, you got to get the brand first. You got to find the Mexican brickweed first.
No, the podcast.
No, yeah. You're our brand ambassador for our podcast.
Oh, for the podcast? I live in Michigan. I don't have any. There's too many black people. Where am I supposed to go hand out free stuff for your brand?
At the weed shows.
Free.
Okay, so here's what we're going to sell you. Our
We'll
stickers.
sell you a starter package.
I mean, we'll give you a nice display case and everything. It's only like $500 to get started, and then you just set up a little
Am
show.
I getting a Baldo with it?
No. Then you set up a show at their house and show them all the wares that you have, and then you get them to sign up, or better, you get them to order their own starter kit, and then you'll make money anytime they make money.
Right.
I love it. The Who's Right pyramid scam.
It's not a scam. It's a money-making opportunity.
Got to keep signing someone up, and then you'll make money eventually.
Look, if you don't think you're responsible enough to be your own boss, that's fine.
How much is the starter kit going to start at?
$500.
500.
Yeah.
And you guys aren't supplying me with the first one.
No, we're cutting contact after we get that $500.
So, how did you get to be a brand ambassador? Is it just one certain brand of weed?
Yeah, I worked for a couple different weed companies, but I went from selling weed in high school to making actual legit money out of it.
I went pro.
But obviously,
exactly. I hit the big league.
It doesn't pay enough to pay your bills, though.
No, not yet. Because brand ambassador work is just like a couple hours here and there. 1 week might be good, 1 week might not be. So, I like consistent money.
Okay. Is weed 100% legal in Michigan then?
Yeah, we have medical and recreational.
Okay.
But, other than federal and shit.
How big is the company that you work for?
Pretty large. We're in a couple different states.
So you don't have direct access to the owner then?
No, I do not.
Oh, okay.
I'm just one of their bitches, essentially.
Fuck, I really want our own weed strain.
Me too. I wouldn't even know how to
We're luxury cannabis. You guys are talking to the wrong brand. Remember I said we're starting with the. Yeah, you guys are more like the Who's Right mid.
Fuck you.
Who's right? What?
Mids is like
gotcha.
Kind of garbage weed, shittier end.
I got you.
I don't think I like your attitude. I don't want you to be our brand ambassador.
I do. I'm still in. I think you got this shit figured out.
Like I said, just send me a shipment of Baldos, and I'll just start handing those out at my events.
I don't want to promote Baldos. I want to promote Who's Right.
But I feel like Baldo and Who's Right go hand in hand. Who doesn't think of a Baldo when they think of Who's Right, and who doesn't think of Who's Right when they think of a Baldo?
Me. I don't even think of Baldo when I say Baldo.
So you're setting up shows. Why can't you cross promote our podcast at your shows?
All right, hold on. If you're not going to give me a Baldo, can I at least have Anthony's bidet that he still hasn't set up?
No, he already owes that to Tommy, who coincidentally I sent his Baldo to because he's going to fuck somebody with it.
So he got the Baldo and he got the bidet?
Yep.
Oh, why would I want to be the brand ambassador? You guys aren't giving me anything cool.
I'll send you a stuffed Baldo nut. How's that?
Chuck the balls.
What do you mean a stuffed Baldo nut?
It's just a fucking mascot for Baldo.
Fuck you. I'm not sending you shit. Deal's off the table. You're not our brand ambassador anymore.
Yeah, you still are. I'll send you.
You're Anthony's brand ambassador.
I need my own brand ambassador.
I'm only going to support half the podcast.
How great would that be if he's at shows saying you should really listen to one of these guys? The other one's a douchebag.
This one dude from the podcast, he sells these things called Baldos. They're fantastic.
They're fantastic. So, do you attend all the shows? Do you set them up? What do you do? What's the process here?
I got a whole thing in my trunk right now, and I got like stickers and a little table and shit. So I pull up, they send me what time I got to be there. Pull up, set up my event, and then I like talk to people for like 4 hours and hand out freebies if they buy shit.
Are you trying to sell stuff at the show, or are you trying to get people to take your product to their store?
A little bit of both. I can go around to locations and set up events, but I can also, like, when I do an event, I'm just trying to get customers to try us out and be more aware of the brand.
Do you get a commission for getting somebody to, like, if they buy shit or anything?
I do not, unfortunately.
That is fucked up. We would have treated you better than that.
So would your luxury weed brand sponsor our show and we don't have to do any kind of ad reads or anything?
No, I definitely don't think they'd sponsor the show. That's why I haven't even said the name.
Okay, now you're out. You're embarrassed? You're out. I'm not sending you Chuck the balls.
All right. How I know the brands wouldn't coincide together. My number one selling point is our gummies are vegan.
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah, I sell to colored haired women and men. So like I don't think the Who's Right name will go too well with my customers.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you for protecting us from them.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
No problem. Just doing my daily due diligence.
All right. Well, it was good talking to you. Best of luck in your endeavor. What's your other job, by the way?
The smoke shop. I manage a smoke shop too.
Why don't you buy your own smoke shop and start your own instead of managing somebody else's?
Yeah, you could say the same thing about the vending machine shit that you never started.
This is about you, okay?
Well, we're looking at the whole picture here, Anthony.
Is there tits in this picture?
All right, man.
I hope so.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, guys.
Poop
See
scoop.
ya.
Poop scoop.
All right. You suppose we ought to go into the after show?
Yeah. Yep.
Did you get through all your shot? No, you
Nope.
didn't.
I wanted to talk about this Vegeta thing, but I wanted to give it a little bit of time to talk about it, so we can talk about it next week.
All right. So are we just leaving these other shout outs as well?
Yeah.
Carrying over? That's
Yep.
fucked up.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it less fucked up just to read through them really fast? Rather than give them the space to breathe?
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Hold on. Make sure
Okay.
there's no more super chats. Oh, Doug looks like cheap chaperone or whatever. Okay.
Cheap chaperone. Melvin Dinkley. Fathy said, check Discord, but he's broke. Not enough cars here to start a night job, Melvin, from Fathy. Doug, I'm Maso Mexican. Call me again, Senor Porfa. Porfa?
I thought it was por favor.
So did I.
What's a meso Mexican?
Masochistic Mexican?
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a new breed of Mexican that somebody came up with.
That'd be awesome if it was. Who's right ditchweed for farmers only? Poo scoop.
Thank you, Hyperion, and everybody else. You guys have a good night, and we will see most of you or some of you on Monday or whatever.
Or whatever.
Oh, fuck.
Bye.